Welcome to this Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins, which is possibly my favorite game of all times. Actually, maybe one of my favorites, that's better. This game might have a special place in my heart because it happened to me when I was not so well, and it made me feel better and kept my mind occupied. If you are watching this and you don't own this game, please do yourself a favor and go buy it. You have to. This game has a heart and a soul, and you have to experience it for yourself. I've played this countless times before, but I've not been playing in a while, so I might be a little bit rusty. I might not remember some things and maybe how to use some mechanics and such, but I already have in mind the character I'm going to play with. I've played with her already, I know her, I know how this is going to end. The game, I mean. Her name is Mira Surana, so it's gonna be a mage origin. And I know it is probably overdone, but I think she could be an entertaining character to watch. Another reason might be that I will possibly play Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition at some point in the future. And I want to set up a particular scenario with the Dragon Age Origins that will make Inquisition more interesting. And Mira is perfect for that scenario. This first episode of the Let's Play is gonna be fairly long, I suppose, but the next ones are gonna be around the 35 minutes mark and are gonna be uploaded probably 3 times a week. Maybe one day yes, one day no. I don't really know yet. Don't think I can do daily because I'm already struggling with Baldur's Gate being daily, and in the end though, I'm not saying this won't become daily, but certainly not right now. Expect regular updates as long as Dragon Age is concerned. This Let's Play will be slow paced, so if you're not into long and slow Let's Plays, maybe this will not do for you. Last thing, my game is not heavily, but it is modded, and I'm honest, I don't even remember what mods I have. I know I disabled Skip the Fade for obvious reasons. The fade, it's not that bad when you do it the first time, but it does become boring when you play this game a lot, and the mod, Skip the Fade, lets you skip the whole chapter while retaining the experience points and bonuses and such, so it's pretty useful. I will definitely provide some mod list in the description, but it might not be that helpful because sometimes I modify the mods myself, specifically for my own games, so you might go searching for a mod and find out that it's different from the one I have. This is all, so I think we can start with... oh, should I play? Oh no. I was thinking maybe I should have played Liliana's chapter first, but maybe not. Maybe let's go straight with the game itself.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The Mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads The darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
There we go. Female, elf, mage. Tower. This is the only option. Wielding a power as dangerous as it is potent, you know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind. That's harsh.
Greetings.
See you later then. Alright, here we are. Everything done. So this is Mira. She might be a little bit different from the one I have in the video with Cullen, the one about the Cullen's romance mod. I think I changed their eyes a bit because I wanted them to be less bright, just to make a little change. There we go. 5 points. Well, I'm going to be investing in cunning with Mira not because cunning is important for a mage, not at all in fact, because Mira herself as a character is cunning. She's witty, sharp, and cunning. She tries to influence other people with her charms. Whether it be her pretty face that she knows she has, or her quick tongue, she will try and get her own way. Well, 18 willpower, 18 magic, yeah. Let's add 1 point in magic. Willpower and magic are the most important attributes for mages. She's gonna have 2 coercion points because, again, this is part of her character. It's not. Maybe if you want a mage, you could invest in herbalism or poison making, but I'm going to go with the improved coercion because, again, it's part of her. And then combat training. She will be able to take more damage from an attack before she is interrupted in her spellcasting. This is a pretty useful tree. This one too. This one too, but not right now. And now, okay, so I always spec my companions in the same way every time I play this game. So I have Morrigan, usually she's an ice and lightning mage, and Wynne, she's usually a fire and earth mage. So I'm gonna go in between with Mira. It would be interesting to have earth and ice, because you can ice people with the Winter's Grasp and then stone fist them. It's gonna be fun. They're going to explode. But then again, you have Petrify, that it's kind of a double of Winter's Grasp, because they are both immobilizing spells. I do want this. And I do want this as well. I like the idea of her being skilled in many schools of magic at the same time. I do want this too. I think entropy is gonna be our thing. The thing is, oh well, I can spec Morrigan spirit maybe. So you know what, we are getting paralyzed, so we can choose whatever we want here. I think I'm gonna go with fire and lightning, starting with fire. Normal difficulty is just fine for us.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Farelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
I am ready.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Here we are. Mira's arrowing is just starting. So you might have noticed that Mira is very confident. She has a lot of confidence in herself, and again, this is part of her character. She's so confident that she's a bit of an arrogant brat. She's probably 16, 15 years old, so she's young. And she's a teenager. So mix that with being very confident and also popular around the tower, because she is very gifted. She was taken from her family very young, and she doesn't remember anything about her mother or father. She was displaying magical attitude very early, so when she was taken away, she was not that old. Now, we're in the Fade. Do I have anything else to say about her? Not really, because I will... Oh, healing. I will let the game expose her to you, expose her character to you, depending on the choices she makes. Also, Mira likes to get her own way very much, by any means possible, and she's quite...
And I'm off.
She's quite the little minx. Already? You're already noticing me? Come on. Oh no! Oh, there we go. At the Black City. Oh, by the way, I'm really sorry about the cinematics. I cannot activate my vertical sync because it causes a glitch in the game. That's the portal, actually. Cannot go back. Really. Yep. I cannot activate my vertical sync, so all the cinematic will be a little bit screwed up. I'm willing to sacrifice that, because the glitch I have actually makes all the map here in the corner messy and glitchy. Oh, there's another one. Burn him. What? By the way, it's really nice how you can cast with your hands. We will be using a staff most of the time.
Huh.
But I do enjoy much more to actually cast from my hands. It's so much more choreographic, I suppose. Nice. But staves will improve your magical power, so they're good. Oh, Mousy, you're here.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
Well... you're a talking rot. Well, going along with Mira's confidence and carelessness, she's not even questioning that this is a talking rot. She will succeed, right or not.
Well, you say that now. So have many others before you. Look at me. Look at what can happen. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
I'm not in the same boat as you. I'm good. Mira has waited all her life for this moment to finally access, you know, more privileges by being a full-harrowed mage. She's having her moment right here, but I don't think Mouse is your real name, right?
No, I don't remember anything from before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
I will not end up the same. I'm very skilled. Very, very much. Exactly, that's not going to happen to me.
That has been said before, but you don't know the danger. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
I don't understand why this test is so feared.
You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago. But you may have a way out.
Huh?
A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Fine. So now I have this guy following me. Oh, great. An inept. Somebody that failed his own arrowing. How can you even fail it? I mean, come on. Must have been really inept. Oh, this is quite the sight.
That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Yes.
Oops, sorry I stepped on you, Ratty. Oh, look at this guy. With a fishing pole stuck in his mouth. Great. Come on, or not. There is no way to avoid that lightning. It's a little bit annoying.
Yes. Yes!
Maybe we could use some dexterity. Totally missed. Punch him, punch him. What? Really? Why isn't it working?
Was there any doubt?
Yeah, for a while I thought you were not going to do it, Mira. By the way, do you have something else to say to me? I don't know, other questions? Because often when you talk to a character and the dialogue closes, if you click on him again, he might have more dialogue, so let's check mouse.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade.
What can I ask you? How have you survived here for so long?
I missed my chance. So I became small, unnoticeable. I hide from the bigger things, learn from the smaller things. There are places you can hide where the shadows go on forever. You stay there long enough, and the shadows begin to creep inside of you. I don't know how long it's been. Forever, maybe.
Well, what do you know about the Fade?
It's the realm of dreams. You know that, don't you? Everyone comes here to dream, but it's fleeting, and they remember little. But mages can enter awake, and that draws attention. There are many spirits in the Fade. These demons feed on the dark parts of the mind. The Templars in the tower would give them a meal for certain.
Is it possible to change like you do?
Maybe. If you're able to forget that you're you, that takes a long time. You can't think like a spirit. They shape the Fade according to their will. Solid things, real things are just more complicated ideas. I think you'd better focus on something simpler. Defeat your spirit or demon, or be killed.
What are these other spirits you mentioned?
Directions are tough here. If you look around, I'll tell you if we're getting close. How about that?
Fine, let's keep moving.
I'm ready if you are.
So, there's somebody right there. Also something up here.
Going.
On the Black City. I'm not going to read the Codex. We're going to read something, but not the whole Codex. But it's really nice to read. This game has an absolutely fantastic lore. Or at least I like it very much.
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
Its name is Spirit of Valor. Let's talk to him.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, and to be sent unarmed against a demon.
But that's the point of the test. Mages have to resist against demons, not each other. That's the point of the harrowing. Mira agrees with the harrowing. She's actually happy in the circle, and she approves of the circle methods. Fight each other. We are not warriors. This is supposed to be the only way for us to be complete mages. By facing a demon.
They would have you battle a demon. With magic or weapon, to be the victor makes you a warrior still. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
Well, thanks. What kind of spirit are you?
I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat.
Did you create all of the weapons?
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
Indeed, mages should rule. Good mages. Like Mira. Capable mages like Mira. Good, I don't know. She's very selfish. You know what? Would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle. And my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
No. Duel you? Well, it seems you would prefer to kill me yourself.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
Oh. So you challenge helpless mortals to duels?
You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong. Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon. Go, prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
And that's Mira for you. Having her way, always and anyway, so we have valor stuff and we are gonna equip it. Yep. Wait.
You have valor staff. There is nothing else I can do for you.
Ooh, look at this whirl of sabers. That's quite the sight. Okay. Nice little details. So now, do I remember a bear? Where is mouse? Another one.
Oh, time to play.
Mouse, you're in the way. Oh god, another one. I'm gonna fry you, mouse, if you keep staying close. Squealing.
Quick! Yes!
Is he hurt? No. There we go. I do remember a bear around here, but I'm not sure. I really don't remember. Stop squeaking, not squealing.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Oh, okay. So maybe the bear is here. Oh, there he is. I don't remember what was going on with him. Oops.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
What kind of spirit are you?
It's a demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. I tire of you already.
Why are you called Sloth? What are you?
I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
Mortals like myself?
You are aware. A mortal with power and will. The sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I am disinclined to begin such a struggle.
Oh. So you're a demon?
As you mortals might term it.
But not all demons are demons. Worry about the one hunting you.
Why don't you help me?
You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why, most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
Well, I thought you were here to help, but you're just a coward. And an inept, probably.
A coward could not have endured as I have. The time I have spent waiting for some possibility of release. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
God. You can't just suggest something and then change your mind.
I can't. You have so much to learn about the Fade, little mortal.
Mouse wants to learn. Teach him.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you.
Oh, God.
Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
Oh, God. I definitely did not remember the riddles. Riddles, are you joking?
Indeed not. Amusement is difficult to come by, and I shall take it in the place of a meal, if I can.
I'm not sure I want to provide him with either.
Oh. Well, we have no choice. I accept your challenge slot.
Truly? Oh. Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
Oh, God, okay, watch me fail at this. Well, actually, Mira's supposed to be good at these things. Me? I don't know. Well, I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand. Well, a desert. I thought immediately about a desert in my head, just because sand and sea, I imagined dunes. Because dunes actually do look like the sea, but it's with sand. But I don't think it could be a map. A map would be great, because deserts have towns with the people in them. Some of them. Oh well, mountains without land. Well, I'm going to go with the... It could be anything, really. What about an idea? But it's geographical, like water, coasts, mountains, towns, so I'm going to go with a map. Let's try and succeed at this, please.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
Okay, let's try not to screw this up. Handle, my tongue, my temper, intelligence. Well, it's not a sword. not a handle. Intelligence? You can hold your breath, but you can't touch your breath. And it's connected with wit, so it might be intelligence. Nobody can touch intelligence, so it must be a thing. So it's not temper, it's not breath, it's not intelligence, not a sword and not a handle. You can touch your tongue sometimes, but it's not something you touch really. You can hold your tongue, and if you have some wit you can use it well, so I'm going to go with tongue. I'm really hoping that I'm not screwing this up. Tongue. Tongue it is.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we?
No.
Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
God, I have no idea about this. An annoying riddler, yes. Certainly. Liar, music, book, spider, dream. Liars, spin tales, music, I suppose it's not. You won't remember me. I would remember a liar, I would remember music. You would remember a book and spider, but spiders, it's not. Spiders, spin, spider webs, not tails. But you do remember dreams, don't you? Sometimes. Evening, though. Eve. Well, the most likely to not being remembered is the dream. So I'm going with dream, and I hope I don't screw this up, because I want her to succeed this way. Okay, dream. We go with dream. Yeah.
You are correct.
Oh, thank God.
Rather apropos here in the Fade, no?
Yes, yes.
But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Oh. Well, we managed. I absolutely did not remember about the riddles. That was close. I wouldn't have wanted her to fail with the riddles, because she's about these things, and wit and cunning, so I didn't want that to become a fight or something. So now we are going to the demon, right? Because it's not like we can do anything else, right?
And there is a spirit of rage.
There. Oh, behind you. Oh God. Don't die, mouse.
That won't stop me. I'm risking friendly fire with this. Yes.
Ah, there we go. Oh, that was lucky. So let's go back to our arena. Shall I save? Probably not. Oh god, it's the final fight.
I've never felt this way before. It's strange.
How? So the Templars simply killed you?
That is what happens to the physical bodies of apprentices who fail. They'd kill every mage if they could. All the Templars see in magic is danger. And they don't just use the harrowing. If you learn a little too much, they'll label you a blood mage and kill you on sight. True mages like you know that the power you hold is a gateway to greater things. A potential they can never hope to contain.
Yes, I know. There are many mages who have a lot of power and they are not allowed to unleash their full potential. It's pretty sad, but we are slaves to the chantry. Oh. But maybe you can turn the system to your own advantage. Or at least this is what Mira wants to do. Make the most of her situation through manipulation. Well, let's talk about tranquility, shall we? Isn't there also the option of the right of tranquility?
Be turned into an emotionless freak? That is what it is, you know? To never dream, never feel. Even demons abhor them. But I suppose that is the trade-off. They can't be possessed. As if that is worse than losing yourself. You don't want to lose yourself here. Being nothing would be easier than this.
You should have fought harder.
I should have done a lot of things. You'll find out for yourself soon enough. Maybe you'll say the same thing to yourself one day.
Oh, there he is. Let's go then. The game is saved for me. Good.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
Well, then come and get me if you can. I'm not even questioning this. You're the thing that will make me an exemplar mage. You're just one step for my ladder to success. Yep.
Oh, I shall. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
Uh-oh.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Let's try and immobilize him. Immediately. Need to get rid of these. Oh no! Trying to flee from me. I need you to resist, mouse. Oh no, he's free.
Enough!
Wow, do I need healing? I need to equip these. What can I do? Well, I have to wait it. Fire would be useless against this demon, because this is a fire-based demon, isn't it? Leave me alone.
I'm sick of hiding!
No, mouse, please don't die.
You did it! You actually did it! When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to... But I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Well, the ones you betrayed before me. What were their names?
What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me. Like they tried with you.
So, what is it that you think you can get from me?
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal.
Of course.
And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
Yes, he's talking about actually possessing Mira and make an abomination out of her. She's not that stupid, of course. Well, I'm starting to think the other demon wasn't my test.
What? What do you... Of course it was! What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential?
You?
You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, Mage. True tests never end.
That was a pride demon.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
Joan?
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
Well, you're really not supposed to tell what the harrowing is about, but I doubt anyone sticks to that rule. Well, it was a test of ability, that's all.
There must be something more, or they'd tell the apprentices what's involved. I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint, and I'll stop asking, I promise.
Oh God, just because we're friends... I had to enter the Fade.
Really? That's it?
Well, and if a demon possesses you, they kill you.
That makes sense. They want to see if you can resist the demon and stop yourself from becoming an abomination.
Yep.
And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
Well... they'll summon you to the test when you're ready.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
What are you talking about?
The tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
What does this have to do with you?
If they don't call apprentices to the harrowing, it probably means tranquility. You've seen the tranquil around the tower, like Oghren who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
Okay, just for the sake of exposition, Mira knows what tranquils are, but again, for the sake of exposition, we are going to talk about Oghren. What did they do to him?
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
Well, it's an option for those who fear the arrowing, isn't it?
Yes, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak. And sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
What for? That's actually an answer. What for?
He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Yeah, I remember.
Did you hear anything? Is she all right? Is she awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He says she's very talented and very brave.
Well, he would, wouldn't he?
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
That was a nice piece of dialogue. Just now. Oh, that's another health. Oh, what's in here? Something we can grab.
And I'm off.
Yes, health is good. And was that the armor? The Blood Dragon plate that I will never use. We have to level up. And by the way, of course Cullen would say nice things about Mira, because they kinda have a tryst, him and Mira. It's actually a thing. Let's level up. What can we do here? What do I want to do? Mind Blast sounds like a good idea just about now. Because I want this row. So let's go with it. We don't have a staff, really? So I think that for this episode it is enough. So I will see you next time.